Fascinatingly, it's not just political analysts saying this. Kennedy's own running mate said that today. Right now, the Arizona Secretary of State's office is going through the 110,000 signatures that Kennedy supporters submitted last week and determining if there are enough valid ones to put him on the ballot. As we wait for that decision, former President Donald Trump was out today openly courting Kennedy to leave the race.
Let Bobby debate. Let Bobby debate.
This week, supporters of independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. rallied outside the Democratic National Convention. But the former Democrat actually draws more of his support from would-be Republicans. At least that's what Kennedy's running mate said in an interview today, adding they're considering dropping out and joining forces with former President Donald Trump in a bid to defeat Vice President Kamala Harris. Today, Trump said he was open to offering Kennedy a role in his administration.
I like him a lot. I respect him a lot. I probably would if something like that would happen. He's a very different kind of a guy, very smart guy.
According to the latest 538 average of political polls, Kennedy has about 5% support nationally.
In a state where we have the potential to be decided by just a few thousand votes, Robert Kennedy siphoning off votes from either candidate would be a huge problem.
Political strategist Barrett Marson says RFK Jr. would likely siphon votes from both Harris and Trump, but he can understand why recent polling has suggested Trump might get hurt more by RFK on the ballot.
You know, he has obviously been on a crusade over the last years against vaccine mandates and against vaccines in general. So he appeals to some of the conservative base that otherwise would vote for Donald Trump.
The clock is ticking. The ballot printing deadline in some counties is Thursday. Marson says if RFK does drop out, his name might appear on the ballot anyway. And that might potentially siphon away some votes. Marson expects RFK Jr.'s ballot signatures will face lawsuits challenging their legitimacy, especially because the New York Times reported today that some of his Arizona signatures may have been collected by a super PAC. That could violate federal campaign laws. Jared?
Definitely a wild card and a big question remaining. Derek Stahl in the newsroom. Thanks.